woman wearing many different hats, a mum, a sister, a daughter, an auntie, politician, manager of a children's centre. So it's a juggling job, and this city is one that allows you to do that really well. There's loads of opportunities, it's really diverse and it's really tolerant. So I'm just getting out and taking advantage of the opportunities and having as much fun as I can while I do it.
Oh, being a woman in Liverpool today is a fantastic thing, and I say that because not only am I a woman, I'm a black woman, a Nigerian Scouser, and I don't think I would have been able to do the things I do and achieve the things that I've gone on to achieve if I lived anywhere else. The support network in Liverpool is fantastic, especially for social entrepreneurs and for single parents. So it's actually built my confidence more than what I think it would have done if I lived in somewhere like London or Birmingham. So Liverpool, yeah, it's I want to say it's a magical place, and only once you've been here and you're trying to aim for your goals will you realise how far of a city it is.
I think this is the best time to be a woman, but especially within Liverpool. Liverpool is one of the coolest cities in the country. We are, without doubt, the warmest and friendliest city in the country, if not within the world. And that warmth and friendship comes through, and you always feel as though you're part of a family when you're in Liverpool. People are always there, and if you are stuck, then somebody will step in to say, how can I help? And I think that's just one of the most wonderful things about Liverpool people in our city, and the fact that women support women and come together to be there for each other.
I think being a woman in Liverpool is really empowering because women in Liverpool are by nature quite strong. I think Liverpool is a matriarchal society really, and it makes us quite unique. So I think women in Liverpool generally are supported by men as well, which is great. I also think we've got such a legacy of women who fight for justice in Liverpool. So we've got the women who fought for the Hillsborough Justice Campaign, we've got the likes of G. Walker and Frances Malloy, all of these women who are fighting for what's right. And I feel like this is just an incredible thing to be a part of. So I feel for me, what it's about being a woman in Liverpool is about being part of, you know, a group of really strong women who fight for things that are right.
So I think being a woman in Liverpool is a really welcoming city. It's a fantastic place to come. I only moved here about 7 years ago, so I like to think of myself as an adopted Scouser. I think we've got some incredible women that have come from the city who are now go on to do amazing things. We have about 50% women represented on the council, which is really important, I think, for making sure that women in the city have a voice. So I think it's a really good place to be a woman in Liverpool, definitely.
There's still a long way to go for women if you think of since we got the vote. When I was a young woman in the 1970s, it seemed like it was all going to happen and women's liberation was achieved. I think we all now know it's not. So lots to do, but for a woman in Liverpool, opportunity. We've got masses going on. There's loads of things to get involved in, and we're going to be having a great year.
Liverpool is an incredible city to be a woman in. I think it has a unique sense of sisterhood, and women go out of their way to complement each other and raise each other up.
Mostly it's really good because Liverpool's such a great place anyway, and there's so many other fabulous women here, and we work together, we have a good time together, and we support each other.
I think it's pretty amazing to be a woman in Liverpool today, with organisations like ourselves, like the women's organisations and Future Boss Club, and so many other different places that are around the city, offering like fun activities and support and advice. I think there's loads and loads out there that women can tap into and meet other women who are in like similar situations and sort of grow a network and be part of something exciting.
Well, it's vastly improved over the years to being a woman in Liverpool. You know, you only have to look at our representation within the city, certainly politically within the Labour Party. We now make up over 50% of gender equality in terms of women. I still believe there's a long way to go in terms of BAME women and our representation within the political arena. However, I'm optimistic that there are going to be mammoth changes afoot in the coming years.
I think to be a woman in Liverpool now, for me, I've been on that journey from 2004 when we won the bid for European Capital of Culture, and to see the city transformed and repositioned in how it is today is incredible. And I think as we're also on that journey with the city in terms of opportunity and ambition and profile. So I think Liverpool's a fantastic place to be if you're a woman.
Being a woman in Liverpool today is a really amazing experience. There's so many strong women in this city who are really making a difference. Women owning businesses, women running organisations to help other women, succeeding in sports, in arts and culture. It's really inspiring that we, together we are stronger, and we're really a driving force in the city, making it better than it's ever been.
So I think that sometimes us Scouse birds get a bit of a bad rep, that people have certain perceptions of us, but I think it's amazing to be a woman from Liverpool. I think we're instilled to be strong, to be independent, to have our voice, and I love it.
I think it's really interesting to be a woman in Liverpool today. We've got such a rich working class political history, and I think that really fosters a lot of political education in Liverpool, and I'm really proud to be involved in that.